YouTube world? My name is Nicholas Montez and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel video, everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back here together again. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the first James Bond film that I actually have ever seen. I know this is technically the third one, but if you guys don't know, I'm filming this on April 30th, the last day of April, this Friday. Because I already finished Goldfinger, so yeah. And the reason why I didn't watch Dr. No or From Russia with Love is because Dr. No, here's the thing, there were so many other movies that were free on my streaming services, but like there were so many other ones that I didn't really know what to pick. So Jaws was like the one that was the highest up. So, because it had 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, and Dr. No has 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, but that doesn't really matter. So I had to go with Jaws instead of Dr. No, but this weekend I am going with seeing a James Bond film. And I'm not really sure if this is like a franchise where it like all connects together. It probably does. We'll see what happens if I get to watch the next one, the next James Bond film next week. But with that said, let's get started talking about Goldfinger, shall we? So, obviously because this is a 1960s film, the first thing you really gotta like about this movie is that the style of it, is pretty good. Whether you're talking about the music, the way James Bond is, the style of it just feels right. Especially how it is a 1960s film. Another positive on this one is that the movie, even though the movie is a bit weak on action, the action in it is pretty good. There's not a ton of action in this movie, but for some of it, it's good, and there also is some pretty good special effects. But the best thing I loved about this film was, of course, the character of James Bond. When I was watching this film, I did not realize that was Sean Connery. Like, honestly, honestly, when I think of Sean Connery, I literally think of Phil Collins. I don't know why. I feel like they just kind of look the same. So, when I realized that this was Sean Connery James Bond film, I was like, whoa. Sean Connery looks so weird in this film. But, like I said, James Bond, Sean Connery's James Bond has great interactions with everybody that he meets. And that's the best thing about this movie. Also, I really like the music in this film. Like I said, with the style of the film, is that because the style is so 1960s, you like the music in it. And that's really all I have to say about the good. Now let's move on to the bad. So for me, this is a very weird film to review because there are things I do like about it, but there's not much. For me, this was kind of a boring movie. When I was watching it, I didn't really know what the story of this movie was. It was basically, I thought that Goldfinger was like some sort of name of James Bond. I didn't know the Goldfinger was actually a villain of the movie. And really just the way the story goes, it just feels out of place. I don't really know what the plot line of the film is. Like, the plot is just so confusing, and you're not really interested into the film. It's so boring with the way the story is told. I don't really know where to go from this film. It's just boring. The story is just, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I'm not saying that it does anything terrible with the storytelling, but it just does not make sense. It's obviously a spy story because James Bond is a spy. He has a gun. There's action sequences, so obviously he's a spy. but it doesn't really make sense with the story of what they're telling with this Goldfinger character. And I don't know, it's a very weird film to talk about because there are things I do like about it, but then there's just things I don't like about it. So because I didn't really enjoy this film. Overall, I'm gonna give this. Well, actually, before I get into my scores, be sure to tell me down below what did you guys think about Goldfinger. Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? We're right there in between. Let's get some nice discussions going. With that said, let's get on with those scores. Alright, so that is it for my Goldfinger review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram name is Marvel6 and my TikTok name is Marvel1Fan. If you guys don't understand those names, head to my about section so you can follow me on those social medias. I'm also on Letterboxd. It's the same name as my Instagram, Marvel_6_, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.